Hello everyone, welcome to GS Core. So in our series of current affairs through MCQ for governance, we are back with another session with some MCQs for the preliminary examination preparation. So let us get to the very first question. Which of the following statements is or are correct regarding Jal Jeewan Mission? So Jal Jeewan Mission, as you are aware, is one of the very key missions out there providing the tap water connectivity, right? And is one of the most important missions out there in terms of the subject of governance and social justice. And a question can be expected because it continues to remain in news, right? So let us look at these statements. The mission envisions providing safe and adequate drinking water to all households in urban and rural India by 2024. Urban and rural India. Well, let us wait for this. It is a community-based top-down approach to water conservation. Grey water management and rainwater harvesting will be mandatory elements under the mission. Well, in mission schemes, policies like this, you should know the salient features. Target group, mechanisms, etc. So if we look at urban and rural India, well, it is essentially for rural India, not for urban India. If you will check out the Jal Jeewan Mission website, at the homepage itself, you will get that. So this statement is incorrect. It's a community-based, right? Yes, it's a community-based thing, but it has the community element, but it's not a top-down approach. If you look at increasingly, governance is getting bottom-up and not top-down. So this is incorrect. While the third statement is correct. Hence, the correct option would be option number C. Option number C. Moving on. Consider the following statements regarding one-stop center scheme. So, one-stop center, common service center, etc. They continue to remain in news, right? So, we should know about it. It is a centrally sponsored scheme under Ministry of Social Justice. Well, if you know that this is a scheme related to women and children, particularly women, so it is not under Ministry of Social Justice, rather Ministry of Women and Child Development. So this statement is incorrect, though it is a centrally sponsored thing. Next. The scheme provides support to pregnant women with information related to their health. No, it is not related to the pregnant women. It is rather, a sub-scheme under the National Mission for Empowerment of Women. Okay. Rather, they will provide the integrated support and assistance under one roof to women directly affected by violence, right? So largely against domestic violence and violence against women. So both the statements are incorrect and we need to find the correct one. So neither of them are correct. Hence the correct option to mark would be option D. Option D. Moving on. NGO darpan. Well, NGOs cancelling of their licenses, funding related aspects of FCRA, Home Ministry, right? All these things are important. Let us look at the set of statements. It is mandatory for NGO to register on NGO darpan to be eligible for governmental grants. Yes, that is correct. It is managed by Ministry of Home Affairs. No. Rather, it is managed by Niti Aayog. So second statement is incorrect. We can straight away mark three options as incorrect, giving us the correct option A. But we must look at the third statement. It does not allow a single individual to register on its portal for unique ID. Yes, that is correct. It is regarding an NGO, a group of individuals, not a single individual. So 1 and 3 are correct, hence the correct option is option A. But if you are able to identify this, then you can simply arrive at the answer. Remember, I talked about the scheme and stakeholder mapping, right? So this will help you solve the problem. Next, which of the following is incorrect with reference to Citizens Charter? So it's a question coming directly from the concept, but Citizens Charter continue to remain in news because you had the model Citizens Charter for Panchayati Raj institutions in news. Okay, let us look at the statement. Ministry of Commerce is tasked with the formulation of Citizens Charter in central government. Well, no, it is the DARPG, Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances, which is in the Ministry of Personnel, Government of India. So we easily know, if you know the ABC or the fundamentals of Citizens Charter, you will know. So this statement is incorrect. However, we should identify, or we should check the veracity of other statements. It is legally not enforceable and therefore not justiciable. That's true. It stipulates the responsibilities of citizens towards the organization's charter. True. It includes the standards of service delivery. True. So A is the correct option to mark because it is the incorrect statement. Moving on. Which of the statements are correct regarding the Van Dhan scheme? Van Dhan scheme. It is aimed at promotion of value addition and marketing of minor forest produce for the forest-based tribes. That is correct. Pradhan Mantri Van Dhan Yojana. Next, it is implemented by NAFED as the national level nodal agency established under the Multi-State Cooperative Societies Act. No, it is implemented by TRIFED. That is the Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India Limited. So second statement is incorrect. So if we can eliminate two options, that is good. So either A or C are correct. Therefore, the third statement assumes importance. The scheme is 100% funded by central government. Yes, that is correct. So make a list of central sector schemes or the centrally funded schemes. Also the funding aspect I told you regarding various schemes. Somewhere it is 60-40. For Northeast and Hilly State, it is 90-10, right, and 100%, and other patterns which are exceptions. So third statement is correct. Hence the correct answer would be option C. Option C. Moving on. Which of the following statements regarding the e-governance initiatives of India are correct? So if you recall the syllabus of governance and social justice, you will see e-governance application models, right, things like that in the syllabus. So let us look at the statements. Pragati is a multi-purpose platform aimed at monitoring projects of central as well as state governments. True. Pragati dashboard, as it is called. That is proactive governance and timely interventions implementation. Next, Akshada is an artificial intelligence based chatbot for disseminating information regarding COVID-19 precautionary steps. No, it is indeed an artificial intelligence based chatbot, but it is for the railways and not COVID. So this is incorrect. Second is incorrect, so we can easily arrive at the answer, that is B. However, we should look at the third statement as well. Bhuvan Panchayat is ISRO's web portal to provide geospatial services to aid the Gram Panchayat's development and planning process. Yes, rather Bhuvan Panchayat 3.0 was a news which was a portal launched by the ISRO to provide the assistance or the geospatial assistance to the Gram Panchayat's development and planning. So this statement is correct, this statement is correct, hence the correct option is option B. Option B. Moving on. Consider the following statements regarding National Safety Council. It is an autonomous body registered as a society under the Societies Registration Act through. It aims to generate, develop and sustain voluntary movement on safety, health and environment at the national level. That is also true. It works under the Ministry of Home Affairs. No, that is incorrect. Rather, it is under the Ministry of Labor. So again, the agency and ministry mapping, nodal ministry mapping comes handy. So this statement is incorrect, and therefore the correct answer would be option B. Option B. Moving on. Shakti Act. Shakti Act that proposes to curb crime against women and children has been proposed by, so again, states. Right? So if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So it is related to Maharashtra. Right? It is related to Maharashtra to basically curb crime against women and children. Okay? It was on the lines of the Andhra Pradesh's Disha. Right? It was called as Maharashtra Shakti Criminal Law. Okay? So if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So please remember these significant acts vis-a-vis vulnerable sections in the syllabus, because governance and social justice syllabus includes the welfare measures, the laws, the interventions, the institutions, bodies for vulnerable sections. Next. Consider the following statements regarding National Portal for Transgender persons. So, Transgender Rights Acts, National Council for Transgenders, right? All these things are important. And the nodal ministry is Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. And that helps us eliminate the first statement. Okay, it has been launched by Ministry of Women and Child Development. No, it is Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. So at least we can identify that first statement is wrong. Second statement, the portal would help a transgender person in applying for a certificate and identity card digitally from anywhere in the country. Yes, that is correct. And that is precisely why the portal was launched, because you see, things like e-governance are used to bridge the divides of access, availability, affordability, etc. So if you understand the concept behind it, you will be easily able to identify. So the correct answer is option B. Option B. Next, consider the following statements regarding District Mineral Foundation. DMFs are non-profit trusts to work for interest and benefit of persons and areas affected by mining related operations. True. Next, their manner of operation comes under the jurisdiction of relevant state governments. That is also true. They are set up under Pradhan Mantri Khanij Kshetra Kalyan Yojana. No, they are rather set up under the Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Amendment Act 2015. So this statement is incorrect. Hence, the correct answer is option B. Option B. Okay. Next. All right. So these were the set of questions for this particular session. You can attempt more such questions across the subjects for prelims by scanning this QR code and fine tune your preparation further. Thank you.